Hello FPL managers, yes, we're back again with another video for the Fantasy Premier League 2021-22 season. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Yes, we have activated our wild card for game week 4. We initially intended to just go with a hit for game week 4 and ignore everybody else who's wild carding, but after much thought, we've decided to just go with the flow and forget about wild carding and targeting that fixture swing around game week 7 and 8 and just do it right now. There's a couple of reasons for that. We're going to get into it right now. So stick around. Let's get into business. So if you watched our last video, you would have noticed we took a hit. We took out Matt Target and Harvey Barnes because they were about to get a price drop for one, and second because they had offered us absolutely nothing so far this season. So we took a hit and brought in Ben White and Emil Smith-Rowe, trying to target that Norwich fixture at home. But we've decided to just go ahead and wildcard because the reason we decided to take the hit was because we didn't care much about the Cristiano Ronaldo hype. I was more concerned about getting in Lukaku around game week 7. He's 11.5 and his price has refused to go up because he's a new player to FPL, and you know how the price rises work for new players. So he's got a knock at the moment. I think he's going to 75% chance to feature for game week 4. I think he's going to feature, but there's no telling what's going to happen. So we need the press conferences for that. But for now, this is how our team looks. You'll notice we still have Bruno Fernandes and Tsimikas, and since we made our transfers, these two players have dropped down in price by 0.1. So that's 0.2 million that we could have used for our wildcard, but can't complain too much. It's still early in the season. We can always make up that value later on. But this is the team, and we've taken out all the players that I feel that we can take out for our wild card, and left the players that I absolutely have to have going into game week 4 and the rest of the season. For now, we've taken out Foster, we've taken out Duffy. He has increased in price to 4.2, so his sellable value is 4.1 now. We've taken out Tsimikas, like I said, and Shaw in defense. Smith-Rowe, who we brought in, we've kicked him out already. Canos from Brentford, also we've taken him off. Fernandes is off, and Ivan Toney has also been taken out, as well as Perica of Watford. So this is how the team looks. These are the players who are left in the squad. We've got Sanchez, Ben White, Trent, Salah, Son, and Antonio. So these players are going to be carried into the wildcard team. The rest of them are out, and the rest of them are going to be sold, have been sold. And for the players who we're bringing in for our wildcard, we've taken out Foster and brought in Backman of Watford. Watford really has some impressive fixtures coming up, especially for the game weeks 4, 5, and 6. And we've tried to bring in players who have good fixtures for game week 4, 5, and 6, and we can easily switch about when that fixture turn comes around, because for that fixture turn in game week 7, you'd want players from, say, Chelsea, you'd want players from even Manchester City, and players that from Manchester United, you might not want them in your team because their fixtures become more difficult. You'd want more players from Leeds, you'd want to stick around with players from Everton, players like that. So our wildcard team is going to be concentrating on players who have very good fixtures for game week 4, 5, and 6, and also have us not need to take a hit to get in players who are going to be useful for that fixture swing. So players who we can easily downgrade or upgrade to have those players that have fixture swings is going to be very useful for us. So Backman is one player who has very good fixtures for 4, 5, and 6. So we're bringing him in place of Foster. And for the defense, we've taken out Duffy, Tsimikas, and Shaw, and brought in Semedo, Livramento, and Williams. Okay, Semedo of Wolves have very good fixtures coming up, and beyond 4, 5, and 6, they have amazing fixtures. Even beyond that, 7, 8, 9 up until I think about game week 12 or 13, they have some very good fixtures. And you'd want players like this who have this kind of fixtures in the team, especially when you have players also in the team who have a bad fixture swing after game week 6. Okay, so you're gonna see what I mean when the team is complete. In defense, this is how the defense is going to look. We've gone with Semedo and White because they're guaranteed starters for their teams and they have good fixtures coming up in the next 3 game weeks. And then on the bench, we have very cheap enablers who also start for their teams. So just in case we need them, they can always come in and get us those appearance points. So this is how our defense looks for our wild card. In midfield, we've taken off Smith Rowe, Canos, and Fernandez, and we have brought in Allen, Sarr, and Gray. And so the starters for these for this midfield would most likely be Sarr, Salah, Gray, and Son. Sarr from Watford also, like I said, they've got great fixtures 3, 4, and rather 4, 5, and 6, and then their fixture turn. So we can easily get out Sarr when that time comes without taking any hits. We can easily downgrade probably one of our strikers and then getting a better upgrade with better fixtures than Sarr. Okay, so this is how the midfield looks for our wild card. And in attack, we've gone with Jimenez, who is from Wolves, also with the very good fixtures. He's coming up against Watford next, so he's got very good fixtures. He's on penalties as well, and on the line statistics favor the Wolves attack to start kicking on very soon. So with these very good fixtures coming up, we're betting on them to do very well. So that's why I've gone with a double up of Wolves players in defense and in attack. So we've gone with Jimenez, and then for our last player, of course, is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. Initially, we planned to ignore him for 4, 5, and 6, but since Lukaku has picked up that injury, that knock that may or may not rule him out of game week 4, we've gone with Ronaldo, and we can easily downgrade him to Lukaku. After those red fixtures for Lukaku are done, I think he starts off with Southampton at home. That would be very good to easily downgrade from Ronaldo to Lukaku, and that will get us £1 million pounds that we can spend upgrading probably someone like Sarr to another player who has very good fixtures. Okay, so the reason I've also kept Son, even though I've noticed he's got a knock as well, is because I'm eyeing that Manchester City attack. A lot of people are ignoring Manchester City, not because they have bad players, but because they have too many good players. So you're not exactly sure who's going to feature, but KDB is one player that you can almost always bet that if he is fit, 95% of the time he's going to start. So I'll need Son to be able to transition to Kevin De Bruyne when he's fit. So I'm expecting that by probably game week 7 or 8 he should be back, and I can easily just upgrade to him. But even if that's not possible, we can easily just switch to Mane, or probably switch to Fernandez if they look like they're probably in form. Okay, so this is how the team looks, and for game week 4, this is how our team is going to line up, with Sanchez in goal against Brentford, Trent, Semedo, White in defense, Sarr, probably an Odegaard or a Gray. I'm undecided on that spot. That will complete the midfield with Son and Salah. And in our strike force, we have Ronaldo, Antonio, and Jimenez. He's also and Ronaldo is also going to be our captain. Obviously, he's at home against Newcastle, so that's easy. I think this is a very good team. I think this team is much better than what it was before the wild card. Bachmann is the starter for Watford, so he's definitely an upgrade there. Semedo is a starter for Wolves, so that's an upgrade on Tsimikas, who's lost his place to Robertson. Williams is a downgrade on Shaw. Allen's a downgrade on Smith Rowe, but we've got Odegaard to replace him. Sa also is an upgrade on Canos. Jimenez is an upgrade on Tony, and Ronaldo is, is Ronaldo. So this is a definitely better team than what it was before. It ensures that we get in points in game week 4, 5, and 6, and also ensures that we can easily just bring in players for the fixture swing without taking hits. So this is the reason why we've gone ahead and gotten the wild card, and I'm definitely confident that this team is going to earn us those points. Okay, so just quickly wanted to let you guys know that the wild card has been activated, and this is the state of the team, and this is how we're going into game week 4. Okay, so I'm just gonna wish you guys good luck, and hopefully after the press conferences there will be no changes. There are going to be any changes, I'm going to let you guys know on my Twitter account at FPL Vendetta. Don't forget to follow me on there. So I'll say good luck to you guys, and have fun. I'll catch you on the next one.